Hello everyone, welcome to Survival Game Guide and our Return to Moria series. We are going to be attacked by spiders, I see in the back there. We are making the next tier armor. That's our hope anyway, of the recipes that we unlock. Because we are going to be going deeper into the mines here pretty soon, where everything is going to be next level. It's going to be a little bit tougher, so wouldn't be a bad idea to just have better weapons, better armor, all of that. And hey, I mean, even if you're not proceeding to the next area, still not a bad idea to maybe get these items for the boss fight in Orc Town, because it'll definitely make that fight a lot easier, a lot survivable. So to get the armor, which is the Erebor armor in this area, you're going to need to, again, kind of repair some of these statues. And there are a lot of statues in this area. Like, they are all over. They're spread. They're, like, some up, some down. Like, you're going to have to search a little bit to find them. And there's also quite a number of armor pieces for you to unlock. You can get the ring mail, the helmet, the gauntlets, and the boots, like the full set of armor, basically, of Erebor armor. And it is a tier 2 armor, so it's like it gets you up higher, basically. So as enemies attack you, they have to eat through your armor first before they start to damage your health. So obviously, the more armor you have, the higher your armor rating, if you will, the more they have to eat through. So it's a little bit easier to survive certain situations. So we are gonna what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you, hopefully, with this statue behind me, how to do the process, and then I'm gonna quick go to my other save file where I've gotten all of the recipes to show you what you need to craft them, because it's a lengthy process and you could be picking up like a bunch of other recipes too, because you can also get weapons with these statues. And we'll go into that too. There'll be a video, I think, after this one that gets into what new weapons you have to play around with. But let's go ahead and repair this statue. So like I said, these are the statues that you will need to find. They're kind of marble-ish, I guess. At least they look dark light gray, something like that. Anyway, you need 20 stone to fix it. And like I said, there's a bunch of these, so you're going to need to... It's a good idea to collect stone as we can. Okay, so our very first one was the City Watch Helmet of Erebor. We have one. Each of these recipes of the armor is just 2 pieces, 2 parts. That title was clearly so long it cut off there, but it is for each armor piece you only have 2 recipe fragments that you need to find. It's just that because there are so many items in this area, it can take a little bit to complete just one. Basically, you're going to be picking up like a lot of part 1 recipes of various items until you finally get the part 2s. So let's go ahead and go to my other save file where I will show you guys the actual crafting resources that you'll need for each of these items. But basically, just go through the statues, repair them until you have eaten all your recipes unlocked, basically. So I will see you there. We are back, everybody, with my grumpy dwarf here. He's actually modeling the Erebor armor. That's what he has on right now. You can kind of see it's already like, it looks a little bit more protective than just like the leather. So to craft all of these guys, we'll go to our recipe list. You can craft these, luckily, just in any forge. So grab your forge, if you will. But here are the different armor pieces that you unlock with the different statues: the Erebor ring mail, the Erebor planked gauntlets, the Erebor boots, and the Erebor City Watch helmet, which you saw we just unlocked. So let's start at the top here. To make the ring mail, you're going to need 4 steel ingots, 4 hide, and 4 cloth scraps. So that's not like terrible, especially like in terms of just like the resource that you need. It's not, there's nothing too rare here, so it's pretty nice. For the gauntlets, you'll need 2 steel ingots, 2 hide, and 2 cloth scraps. I clearly need to go get some hide. I gotta do some hunting here. And then the boots, I believe, are the same as the gauntlets. You just need 2 steel ingots, 4 hide, and 8 cloth scraps. That's actually a little bit different. Never mind. For that. Like I said, they're all really like inexpensive. Like this one obviously requires quite a bit of cloth scraps, but like I said, the resources themselves aren't super rare, so it's not too hard to get these Erebor armor pieces taken care of shortly after you enter this area, really, because you already have the recipe unlocked for steel ingots. So you could make this very easily, during kind of your first exploration of this area. Just make sure you have enough stone on you for all those statues, because like I said, there are so many. And then finally, the City Watch helmet is just this 2 steel ingots and 2 cloth scraps. So when you make all these in your forge, like this guy right over here, there they are, you can make it. Erebor, there we are, all these guys. You just equip it, and you can kind of see, we'll have to repair mine real fast because I was in a tussle earlier. You repair these again, also just all with metal fragments, which is awesome. But you can kind of see at the bottom left there, I have 2 armor little symbols now, so that's how much it pushes you up compared to the previous armor. And if we hover over this, we can say that for the City Watch helmet, tier 2 helmet, it says this design was used by dwarves of the highly coveted Company of the Watch, Guards of the Lonely Mountain. Amazing. And then the ringmail, also tier 2, says light steel armor, a pale comparison of the ancient Belagos style, but light enough for fighting and traveling, which is helpful because, you know, we are doing a lot of traveling and such with this armor. The planked gauntlets reads, again, tier 2, gauntlets made of forged steel planks wrapped around a dwarf's arm, which is kind of, like, interesting, I guess. And then the Erebor boots, again, finally, tier 2, this is all tier 2 armor. Steel-lined and toed hide boots, common for traveling dwarves that might need to kick their way out of a situation. And this is the first time I believe that we have boots, so that's really nice just to complete that ensemble, which means if you want to color this, everything should, you know, look the same or look how you want it to look, basically. But that is the armor. It's pretty great. I've been running around with it on this guy, and it definitely makes this particular part of the game a lot easier, because it's they can hit you a lot. You can have quite a few mistakes, you know, if you're using like a shield or such, or if you're just blocking or something. It's a little bit more forgivable if you don't get your shield up or whatever, you know, fast enough to block an attack. So if you haven't done the boss fight for this yet, maybe craft this armor first, because that'll make that fight, you know, a lot nicer, a lot kinder. And just exploration around this area in general just a lot easier. So make your armor, have some fun, maybe use the ink dyer over there to customize it a little bit. I haven't done that yet for this guy, but I'll be getting around to that eventually. And yeah, enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.